dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
What? From his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then there is an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them, damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream, I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this, I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of myth. Interesting piece of information. The next morning,
just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
how are you feeling, Yona?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
What about it?
Oh yeah?
Tell me about it. Tell me.
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
Interesting.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So we kind of saw the same dream, but in a different way.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry. I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Yeah, we should play Uno.
Sure, Yona.
I'm ready to make that stew anytime.
Yeah, I just need the wheat. It's not ready yet.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
What?
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing you to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be Dream able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. What? Am I reading correctly, or I just forgot English completely? Recently, there have been dream reports. Oh, okay. So they're talking about the dream that everyone saw. Okay.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Time to go. New area has been acquired. Now, it's gonna be a forest, so it should be a lot of trees. Correct. Nice. I like the view. Oh, that's a very small village. Okay. It is
sure
indeed
is quiet here.
very small.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Beware. Beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
I have no idea. The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor oh my god, man, my English. The mayor stared at Skye and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained, in the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Perhaps.
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Yes. Before the mayor could confirm Skye's suspicions, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Tough, polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace. What? I have no idea what that is. then quickly changed the subject to who Skye had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
I am falling asleep? Skye and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Skye like a contagion. Wait, I said, did someone just say contagion? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams, or oh, what the hell was that? A sheep, cried Vice suddenly. Blurting? I don't know, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Skye's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said, those who dream, that's what he said, I am sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Skye. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his warm pencil stub tracing lines across a long piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I am the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I would know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colors out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Skye nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Skye, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The grimoire looked from Skye to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my God, he said. You are right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He would almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck to you two. He called at the departing forms of Skye and Vice. We are all counting on you. As Skye slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Skye's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still anew, he would be confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he would be forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacular poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Skye to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Skye snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, will you? You don't have to walk. Skye leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Skye slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Skye could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then just as Skye's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Shack, 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 shack. Shack. What is that? I don't know. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Skye began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just a white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three it is a dangerous. What is it? By my pages, this is a riddle. I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I'll leave it to you to answer. Oh my god. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? I have no idea what to choose. It is lacking. With the two it is ideal, and the three it is dangerous. It's a secret. In word, the furious advice left the task to him. Skye signed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Skye like a rippling wave opening a new path. These forest anthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Skye moved on with the new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even great cheer to his mind as long as they were on a path. Their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Skye after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Skye picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter out the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Skye gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird, a letter, and sunlight. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Skye, awaking Vice from his gaze. There's a horse or something over there. Glancing or glazing? Glancing, I will say, in the direction of his friend's extended hand. Vice saw a small cottage. I think it's cottage. Nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Skye walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face, I skipped it because I am a moron, began Skye to say. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Skye tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Skye. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man, a demon, an angel. Oh, what? I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. It cannot be a human. How you have 3 legs, except if you cut your legs. I don't know. What am I? A demon. How a demon and an angel can have more legs? Well, an angel is a spirit. They represent as a human form. Demon is, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go with a man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Incorrect. Oh, okay, correct. Let's go! With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You are the mayor, cried Skye. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I see a version of you that was not yourself. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to explain something. When we started the game, we were the same people. 1,400 years go by, and then we learned that she was coughing very bad after a month. So the previous people are a different version of us. So we are a new version of the previous people. So there are multiple versions of us in different worlds, dimension, or the same planet. I am not the mayor, you know. Yeah, skip that one. Oh, sorry. What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Skye watched, mist sipped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Skye and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it. I did. His left hand grasped Skye's and pumped into fiercely. It threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I am just happy you're alive. I didn't think I would ever see you again. Skye withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Skye filled him on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Skye cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself, my bad. Skye and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, it is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, my throat, man. I've been reading for like 30 minutes. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time that I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. We don't know. We have no idea. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from the dream. Skye shook the mayor's shoulders gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an old voice. I have no idea. We did. I am back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You do have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his leg as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Skye and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. What is WRY? You shall relearn in short order. I am so, said Vice. For now you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is our holy tree, he explained. When the prayer has finished, it's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition. Is that how you pronounce this one? Superstition or superstition? Superstition, I would say. Okay, will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not push our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. The legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the Silvers. Wait a minute, Silvers. Skye and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. Exactly, man, we found a sealed verse, you kidding me? I say a matter wise, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their As the three of them said their goodbyes, Skye mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I would seen you before, too. Skye tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Skye gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There is something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle will prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my god, I think I was literally reading for 30 minutes.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impel enemies. Charge it to... Wait, whoa. Did I find my new thing? Did I find my new favorite thing? Dark execution.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
The dream.
Don't overthink advice.
Okay, so... Oh... Okay, so what if I charge it? Oh, wait, can I charge it more? Oh, the more I charge it, the more spears I get. Let me try with full mana. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Look, this is not bad. It's not bad. If I'm gonna fight a lot of enemies, it's actually very good. The spear is actually very good. But I still like Dark Lands, to be honest. Okay, what? Do I need to wake them up?
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh! I'm gonna spend another 30 minutes. Should I do it? Or should I skip it? Wait, do I need to do it? Okay, I don't need to do it. I can just skip it. I will skip it and I will come back here next time. I don't want to read.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.